Hello, and welcome to Legacy of Fools, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons stream where one adventurer's choices can affect the lives of many adventurers to come. Broadcasting to you live from an isolated room floating somewhere in the ethereal plane. I, as always, am your Dungeon Master, Tim. And, with only a little further ado, I excitedly introduce to you, sitting also in the room with me. I will throw something
at you, Tim.
I said there was going to be slightly more to do.
I have control of the button. I'm Amy.
We've been on screen for hours.
I'm Amy and I play Daphne.
I'm Jamie and I play Rufus.
I'm Amanda, I play Therese Axel.
I'm Eric and I play Podrick.
I'm Genevieve and I play singer-songwriter.
Where'd that come from?
What happened?
Where is she?
Just reacting to the disembodied voice.
Zoom jokes.
I see.
I'm
I
in
understand.
the computer.
I didn't get it.
She's in the computer.
I get, yes. Cool.
Who has stuff they'd like to talk about?
No. What?
I
don't.
No.
We famously hate Tolkien.
I thought for a second I might, but I didn't.
Nothing.
As always, if you like fandom stuff and fun gatekeeping free fandom, check out Two Filthy Casuals wherever you get your podcasts. Also, keep an eye on Two Filthy Casuals over on YouTube this week. And if you're in the LA area and you want to see some improv, I have shows coming up with my improv team Pleather at the Pack, and I think maybe the Clubhouse. Go to my Instagram and I'll post about it. Or I'll give it to Sarah and she'll put it in our thingy. That's all I got.
All right. Then without further ado, let's dive in. When last we played, the party, having vanquished him in combat, questioned Rufus's former fight manager, Muskox, before deciding they should split up. Daphne and Singer stayed in Muskox's office with him, while Podrick, Drazaxel, and Rufus left to confirm the condition of Rufus's two old friends, Doris and Herok, for themselves. Daphne and Singer found themselves cornered in the office by Muskox's henchmen, but in a bit of quick thinking, made these sounds of what I've been advised to describe as adults having a good time from behind the office door.
Good time feels generous.
Causing the goons waiting outside the door to move away in an attempt to ignore and or simply not hear the sounds. Podrick, Drazaxel, and Rufus went to the tavern where they had seen Herok alive earlier that day, sadly finding his lifeless body hidden away in an alley outside. Shortly after, they were caught by a member of the Hell Riders, an order devoted to the defense of the nation of Elturel, where this city lies, made up of holy protectors. They explained their side of the situation and managed to convince the Hell Rider who had come upon them by the name of Hell Rider Thoret that they were guiltless in the matter, and to meet them with more Hell Riders at the tavern they were headed to next to find Doris. The party met up with Hell Riders at that second tavern, but found no sign of Doris. Meanwhile, Daphne pulled a seemingly magical cloak off of Muskox's back, deciding it was hers. The party began to... I lost my track of where I was in this description. There we go. Everybody headed back to the Split Lip underground fighting ring. The ones who had been out came back to meet with Daphne and Singer and bringing a Hell Rider captain by the name of Tolliver in tow, where they learned that Muskox, or by his real name, Vivian Wimple, was to be locked up for his crimes. The party headed back to the inn to head to bed when they were confronted in the street by the bookie, Brecken. As a peace offering to the group, Brecken told them where they could find Doris, safe and sound. The party followed their directions and found Brecken was telling the truth. Doris was alive. Rufus and his surrogate mother slash other former fight manager were absolved of the murder of Hell Rider Stillness. Rufus was informed Clara was to be released within a couple of days, and Rufus would be allowed to walk free so long as he left town soon. And so a few days have passed while the party has laid low in the city of Elturel, awaiting their next instructions from their Harper friend Leos and Erlanther. And as we left off at the end of last session, the group of you are sitting having your breakfast in the common room of the Pair of Black Antlers tavern, when Leosin approaches and says, we've gotten word back from my contacts. You should come with me. We should...
That was breakfast music. Let's switch it to something a little more serious.
We should head over to Onthar's office. We have some planning to do. He leads you into the back, outside of the sort of, public-facing part of this tavern, and into the back area that is the base for the sort of local chapter of the Order of the Gauntlet. And through, their training courtyard, where, as always, there are several muscular men in cut-off chain shirts, like lifting and things.
Canonically established, yes.
Nice.
The cut-off chain shirts, yeah.
Yep.
And to Onthar's office. Onthar is behind his desk, looking over a letter, looks up as you come in and goes, welcome. Exciting things to talk about. Exciting things are afoot.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
That is good.
We have one of my favorite things to have, my friends. Knowledge. Before we dive in, I wanted to ask you all about something. Brufus.
Yeah?
Is it, word has gotten back to me about a few things, from some of the men in town. Is it true you are having some sort of legal troubles within the city?
I think I was. I don't know if they're ongoing, but certainly, yes.
We were encouraged to possibly have him leave town in a few days, but he's otherwise all right.
Well,
Yeah.
we're still all in this together, probably sending you out of town anyway, but is
That'd
this
be for the
something
best.
we need to worry about going forward?
I don't think so.
Gertie is
Yeah,
also
as long-
leaving town.
Captain Tolliver of the Hell Riders assures me that as long as I make sure get out of town quickly and get out of their hair, should all be good.
Yes.
I did mention that we were staying here. I hope that won't be an issue for you all. It didn't sound like it would.
Shouldn't be. I pull a lot of weight in this town. Leosin just looks at you. He's like sort of behind the desk near Onthar, just kind of like leaning against a cabinet. Just goes, when I told you all to come meet me here in Elturel, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you?
I mostly just
There might be issues.
I was going to lay low. The plan was to just not let them know that I was back in town. But that plan didn't quite go like planned. And then, so they found out. And then all sorts of shit started. It's kind of a long story, but I would have told you, but I thought it might have fucked things up.
Give me a quick persuasion check.
Sure.
He has cleared his name.
Oops.
So
5.
Onthar sort of takes in what you said and just sort of lets out a little grunt and looks up at you and goes, I want to be frank. The things you've all done so far have proven you very capable, and I do believe us all to be on the same side in this situation. I like to surround myself with the brave and the just and the forthright. It worries me to know that you might keep things from us because you think you telling us the truth will fuck it up.
I understand that. I don't think that there will be a need for that anymore. I'm going to try and be as honest and forthright with you two, Leosin, Onthar, as possible.
I've been lying.
What?
I just think the breakfast was okay. I don't think it was actually great. I'm sorry. I've been Oh, I've been living with that for a while.
Every morning after breakfast, you've been saying, wow,
Yum, yum.
what a good breakfast. Yum, yum. Rubbing your tummy and everything.
You've gone to every other table in the inn and gone, wow, isn't the breakfast great? I sure think so.
I don't know.
I
don't
just
know
believed
why.
that it was a good breakfast. I've never had a breakfast like this before. I just trusted your opinion on it.
I wanted to make a good impression, but I'm sorry, I've been lying about that, guys.
We'll keep him on track.
I thank you for coming clean about this. Putting the effort in to be honest. I see no reason Derek has to hear about that.
Okay.
That's the cook.
That is good. I like
Oh, he knows. He asks to speak to him every morning to give him his compliments.
No, I know.
We keep it that way.
I was gonna say I'm probably not gonna tell Derek that you said you did.
I think he's doing a good job. I just think his food's bad.
Wait, you think it's bad?
Well, no.
That's not doing a good job.
What do you think? How do you think he's doing a good job?
Now we gotta get to the bottom of it.
He's trying really hard. He puts it all.
So this is an A for effort kind of a situation.
Yeah. But it's
You try to be encouraging.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying positive reinforcement.
I don't know how you fuck up scrambled eggs that bad. Someone needed to say
It's
it.
really bad.
As
Oh,
in,
it sounds like you all dislike the breakfast.
I thought it was good, but I've never had scrambled
liked
eggs
it.
before.
Singer likes it, and I specifically just the eggs.
Now I'm debating if I need to fire Derek.
No.
Really a breakfast.
No.
Podrick, please don't
God,
buy
no,
a Derek.
please.
Not a big deal.
Have you ever had smoked desert rat before?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is my favorite breakfast. They do not serve
Maybe
that
you
here,
could make
though.
it a menu suggestion.
Yeah. What? Sorry, what?
Maybe you could make it a menu suggestion, Draz.
It is harder to get them here.
It's hard to source that, yeah. No, I was with my younger days with the Order, I was with a group of guys fighting a blue dragon out in the southern Anarok. We had that.
Yes. Very nice.
At any rate,
What were we talking about?
I'm going to choose to trust that... Yes?
Tim, can I, do I know anything about a story about somebody fighting a blue dragon out in Anarok?
Give me a history check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here, I thought
not
that my
very
random thing about Draz's favorite breakfast may
7.
not result in anything fun, but maybe there's an extra story out here.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, Jen, what'd you say?
7.
7? You have never heard anything about this.
Dang. I'm gonna ask about it later.
So, he goes on. I'm going to choose to believe you that you are now being forthright with us and that there are no further problems, but I just want one more time you to look me in the eyes. You're not wanted in any other cities, are you?
I mean, I didn't think so, but now that the pressure's on, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't be. And this is Jamie also saying, like, I think Rufus is. Rufus thinks she's telling the truth, and Jamie
Leo
does too.
just goes, that pause was not reassuring.
Elturel was where I lived most of my adult life, and I've
Do
just
you remember any time that you committed a crime outside of here?
I beat up some bandits back in Skornubel, but they were robbing me. I don't know if that...
If you were defending
like
yourself, that should be okay.
I thought so as well.
Self-defense is fine. Yeah.
That's what I thought as well, yeah.
So as far as we know,
As far as we know,
no other crimes.
I'm clean.
That is good.
Clean like
As far as I know,
Derek's resume.
Ouch.
And I will say,
Derek's
I'll just say
resume
from like
just has this one.
It's just this job.
Jen, what'd you say?
There's eggs.
well, and sir, I was gonna say, kind of from a narrative perspective, he definitely just kind of wrapped up some of the stuff in his backstory. However, like it didn't really kind of seem to change him in any way, but it did kind of reveal that at one point he had sort of an empathetic bent. So I think we've understood that there is compassion and some sort of goodness to this person. Just if you wanted to know, sort of in an overall look at him, you know, I think there's something good in there.
There is a pause, and then Onthar looks straight into Singer's eyes and goes, I need you to understand that when you talk about everybody else in the room like they're characters in a fictional story, it is deeply off-putting.
I've gotten that before, yes.
We tried to tell her to not, but
I
guess-
told her not.
At any rate, let's
I look to camera.
no!
Cut to camera.
Don't do it, Jim! From the office?
Let's dig into it, shall we?
Yes.
And Leosin sort of stands up from where he's been leaning and goes, all right, so
All right.
I reached out to some of my contacts. As far as we could tell, the bulk of the tracks leading from that cultist camp were headed west. I reached out to a few people I know who are stationed in points west of here, and we found someone in a Harper cell out that way who has spotted some things. So here is what we know. The cultists who left that camp in the Greenfields, they have headed towards the coast. As far as we can see, going off what was spotted, as well as the maps you brought from Mondath's office, they seem to have been heading, I mean, straight west, just all the way towards the coast and picking up the coast way, just in the middle of nowhere, and heading north along it. They were spotted arriving in Baragost. And a little spying on them as they were making arrangements with businesses in town seems to suggest that they are planning on heading north along the coastway from Baragost to Baldur's Gate. The journey they're making is not a short one. And if you leave first thing tomorrow, it'll probably take about 5 days to get to Baldur's Gate from here. And you should arrive at least a few days before the Cult of the Dragon. As far as we can tell, and our intelligence may not be perfect, but the best intelligence we have suggests that they plan to continue on north from Baldur's Gate, posing as merchants, transporting goods, caravanning north toward Waterdeep. If they intend to make the journey all the way or divert somewhere along that route, we don't know. This is where all of you come in. We will, of course, pay, cover expenses. There will be payment waiting for you in Waterdeep when you get there. We would like a group of you to head to Baldur's Gate from here and keep a watch out for the Cult of the Dragon when they arrive in town. Have any of you been to Baldur's Gate before?
No.
Baldur's Gate is down the Chionthar River from Elturel. As Leosin said, about 5 days' journey by boat. And it sits right on major trade routes. Essentially, the coastway, which is the main trade route up and down this stretch of the Sword Coast, passes directly through Baldur's Gate. The city is walled, the city is crowded, the streets are narrow. It is actually very hard for the kind of long-range merchant caravan wagons that would be used to transport goods to make a journey through the city. So for the most part, merchants coming in either direction along the coastway stop at Baldur's Gate, sell everything they have to consignment dealers, buy new goods, and just head back the way they came. And then other merchants buy the goods and continue the journey to the north or south. Very few caravans actually go through Baldur's Gate. So it is likely, if you keep watch on the northern routes out of town, you'll be able to spot at least a few familiar faces making arrangements to join a caravan headed north out of the city. I have a contact in Blackgate, the section of the outer city north of the walls, who can, if not employ you directly, set you up with people who might be looking to hire caravan guards or hands, things like that. The idea is join the merchant caravan heading north from Baldur's Gate to Waterdeep, follow along. Do not confront the cultists, do not try to stop them. We need to know where they are taking things. We need to know what the route they're using is. There have been reports of other raids, like the one you encountered in other parts of the Sword Coast in the north. So it is possible they have multiple routes along which they are taking these large quantities of stolen goods. But in theory, at some point along the way, those should all converge on some sort of central location. So be subtle, watch, follow. Don't do anything to interfere with the operation until you know what the next link in the chain is. At that point, if you want to cut it off behind you, I have no problem with it. But don't do anything that would stop them from getting to their next destination. Does that make sense?
We join caravan with them and just follow.
And follow. Find out where they're taking it all.
Will we be able to share this information with you?
Yes. I'm so glad you asked. Leosin? Leosin goes, I have something very useful for just such a situation. Here you are. And he holds out a little stone in the palm of his hand that has just etched into the surface of it what looks like a face in profile with an open mouth. The sending stone.
Oh.
I'm carrying the other part of the pair. You can send me one message a day, up to 25 words, and I will get it wherever I am.
Tim, can I ask a quick out-of-character geography question?
Yes.
Just to... So Baldur's Gate is west of where we are, Scornubel is east of where we
Correct.
are? Okay, thank you. Just trying to get my bearings.
Yeah, essentially, Scornubel, Elturel, and Baldur's Gate are all along the same river that runs east to west towards the coast.
West of...
You are... it is a west coast. You are east of it.
And then Scornubel is further east.
Correct.
Great. That's east to you, doesn't it? Okay, I see.
Sorry, yeah. Just
My brain
from
was
my
like...
perspective. Yeah, the Chionthar River has its headwaters in a range called the Sunset Mountains. You are along its route, sort of from there westward towards the Sea of Swords.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Baldur's Gate is kind of like LA. Waterdeep is kind of like San Francisco, and we're kind of in the Inland Empire right now.
Oh God, let's get out of here.
Let's go now.
Fantasy Riverside is still Riverside, you know what I mean?
Hate it.
If Riverside
Sorry,
were
Riverside.
a literally holy city with its own extra sun.
Elturel is Riverside.
Canon.
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So just to clarify with you, when you said cutting it short, so once the caravan gets to its next destination,
Past Baldur's Gate?
past Baldur's Gate, past Waterdeep, maybe, probably,
Once you know what that
is.
if you want to do something to interfere with the future success of such caravans, that's fine.
Okay, got it.
But we cannot after
Excellent.
they leave Baldur's Gate because we need to find out where
You need to find out where it's going.
Absolutely.
And if there is...
More like destroying the trade route than confronting who we're trying to gather intel on.
Yeah, we want to know where it's going before we do anything to interfere with the operation.
Understood.
And if there is a next step beyond wherever the caravan goes, don't do anything to interfere with transport.
Just keep following the line.
Follow it along.
I think you'll find subtlety is our specialty.
I'm hoping so. At the very least, you probably do well to get new clothes, do anything you can to change your appearance in small ways, try and keep yourselves from getting recognized.
Uh-oh.
Shopping montage?
Disguise montage?
You all have fun. I got a blue cloak.
I have a 7-foot-tall dragon person, guys. I'm very conspicuous.
Shopping montage, yes. We're gonna get you some new clothes, Draz.
What?
We're gonna get you some new clothes, Draz.
What?
They're going to get you some new clothes, Draz.
Thank you.
What do you not understand? The concept of clothes?
No, I don't.
You're wearing them.
No, I understand that. I just. Where?
In the city somewhere.
Why?
At a clothing store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? To try and
You
disguise
see,
your enormous
the
dragon
worry
frame.
is if you're wearing the exact same clothes that you have been every time I've seen you, that people from that cultist camp, if they are on this caravan, will recognize you as that same Dragonborn.
Okay.
And luckily, people are a little racist around here, so if you just change your clothes, they won't realize you're not the same person.
Can we just stick a mustache on Draz?
I'm not saying stop at just clothes. You might change a hairstyle or something harder for a Dragonborn, but just any small thing you can do to look a little different.
I think I do have a wig in this disguise kit.
Just give it.
I wouldn't put that on the Dragonborn.
Oh, do they never
Be
have
a
that?
dead giveaway.
Oh, okay.
weird.
All right. Well, if they never had that,
No.
we'll give it to Roderick. Just a giant wig that like makes him look like Cousin Ed.
I would volunteer, but it's hard to get a wig over horns.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's the wig look like?
I don't know. Hold on. It's all bunched up. And I open up the disguise kit. I pull out this wig.
What does it look like?
It's all bunched up. But then when I unbunch it, I'm sorry. I'm doing
Bunch of baby.
all right, Rufus unbunches it, and it's like a Steven Tyler Aerosmith, like scraggly black hair, kind of like wild, like 80s glam rock kind of wig. Well, that's bigger than I thought it was.
I mean, I thought I was gonna go to the barber and like change up my style a little bit more naturally, but
If you want it, it does have a funk to it.
I don it. There's a funk to it.
You look good.
It actually does look pretty good. I can smell the funk from over here.
It's like cheese.
Disguised my smell. I'm one step ahead.
There you go.
Okay.
So what should I wear?
Well, that's what the shopping montage.
I understand. The montage?
Oh, day.
Oh,
It will go quickly.
okay. That's fine. So we
It'll
go.
feel like a series of tableaus almost. It's
Yeah.
But
You keep
the rest of the day is yours.
We'll
I
figure
have
that
a
out.
boat arranged for you,
to leave.
set to leave at dawn.
Okay.
Great.
Assuming you were ready to leave town by then.
Yes.
Time is of the essence. Once you arrive in Baldur's Gate, you'll want to make your way to Blackgate, north of the city walls, and look for... my contact is a man who runs a sort of equipage business for such merchant caravans. His name is Akin Celebon.
Akin?
A-C-K-Y-N.
Celebon, like Cinnabon?
I was gonna say
S-E-L-E-B-O-N.
Akin Cinnabon.
Yum.
Delicious. Akin Celebon
been Akin Cinnabon my whole life.
Leosin's contact.
spell that last name
Faerûn's
again.
contact.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Well,
Okay. So we go buy clothes.
well, I have this.
I'm
Feel like
disguised.
that's probably good.
I'm feeling good.
I'll put my hair up or something. I'm good at laying low.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've disguised before. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you might just need some work just because you stand out a bit.
I have never bought clothes before.
Are you wearing clothes?
Yes.
Where did you get those?
We make them.
How long does it take to make clothes?
I don't know. Usually other people do. I am not a weaver. My brother is.
Okay, well, we can take you to a store.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like getting clothes, only you hand them coin in exchange for the clothes.
And you get to pick them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna have to teach Dress about a personal sense of style, I guess.
I feel like you all can probably handle the clothes shopping. Is there any other briefing stuff you want to go over with me while you're sitting in my office here?
You have told us what you
Do
need.
you need anything? While we're at the shops, do you need anything or?
Yeah.
What?
You're just going to clothing shops?
I guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm good on clothes.
Well, they'll probably have accessories if you need like a hat or something.
Accessories?
I feel like it's
You
not
know, I
bad
could use
for
a new
someone to
mustache
ask about
comb.
payment.
Mustache comb?
I could use a new mustache comb.
Yeah, see
Got
what
it.
they have.
Got it.
I'm writing it down.
Mine
No.
fell in a crack between two floorboards, and I haven't been able to get it back out.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You might have noticed my mustache looks a little more unkempt than usual.
I
today.
wasn't
it?
gonna say anything.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. I also wanted
Mustache.
to.
At 13.
You straight up can't tell the difference.
It's a 21.
Like maybe ever so slightly, Singer. You would be willing to guess
mustache.
this is the kind of thing he notices more than other people do.
So
It's a mustache, but spelled MUSSEDSTACHE. Must. Like messed
Like
up a little
mustache.
must.
oh no,
Mustache.
the Zoom's breaking up.
Jan, sorry.
Oh no.
Slides out of frame. Yeah, I think we got that under control.
So let's just clarify, because sometimes
Good point. Yeah.
we think we know what a plan is, and then we get there, and then they ask what we're gonna do, and we realize we all got someone else in the group. Yep, exactly. So we're going to Baldur's Gate. We're touching base with your contact. We're trying to figure out where they're going beyond Baldur's Gate and potentially meeting up with other cultists.
We're getting the contact in a boat.
The
when
intelligence
we, get to the boat,
we
right?
have suggests on there. Correct me if I'm wrong here. You're good so far.
Great.
The intelligence.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
The intelligence Leosin's people brought us seems to suggest the plan is to caravan up to Baldur's Gate, transport the goods through the city, and join up with another caravan headed for Waterdeep.
Okay.
So your contact is the guy on the boat we see now, or
No, my contact.
is
We'll be in.
Akin
I am
Cinnabon.
is
giving you
Baldur's
a
Gate.
boat to
Perfect.
pilot downriver yourselves.
Oh. Okay.
Does anyone here know how to sail?
No,
Nope.
I am from a
I will
desert.
send a guy to pilot the boat.
Thank you.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know
live in
where
desert.
they're going. So what exactly do you want from us as far as intel?
We need to find out where they go past Baldur's Gate.
We want you to
Waterdeep.
We want you to catch up to them at Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Sign on to whatever caravan they're joining. Most caravans aren't a single merchant or group of merchants shipping things. It's just a group of separate merchants with their own shipments traveling together because it's safer.
So to be clear, you expect us to... Yeah?
I was gonna say, also, and I like flipped through my notes as I've been taking notes here. I think it was, we think they're going to Waterdeep. That's what they're telling people, but the Harpers aren't fully sure that they're going to Waterdeep, which is what we're checking, right?
That is a long journey from Baldur's Gate to Waterdeep. It is possible
They may branch
They start with a caravan and separate from it and go somewhere else. And if they do, in fact, go all the way to Waterdeep, we want you to follow them there and find out where they go after that.
And if they branch off, we follow them.
You follow them.
So we're joining a caravan that's not exclusively cultists to keep an eye on the cultists.
Correct.
Copy.
Yes.
See? Aren't we glad we clarified?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm panicking about clothes.
I did just think of a question. If Leosin, if your people had any of the found this information, do we have any idea who's leading this caravan of cultists? Just the cultists so far. Is there anyone who's in charge at this point? Because I feel like we offed a lot of them back at the
Mondak
cave.
is there.
We don't know. I mean, there were still a lot of them. We don't know. I would imagine it's going to be a much smaller number on this caravan. A group as large as they left the Greenfields with would draw attention.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know which of them are going to be actively participating in this caravan and which have gone off to do other business elsewhere. The highest ranking person we know of involved in this is Resmir,
Yeah.
the black half dragon
I was gonna say, yeah.
that you encountered.
Yeah.
Who's above her, we're not sure yet. We don't have a name. She seems to be very highly ranked within the Cult of the Dragon. But the title Worm Speaker is not something that has existed within their power structure for a long time.
Oh. And Resmir holds that title?
That is the title we heard them refer to
Worm
her
Speaker.
by.
Yes, that's right. I remember.
Their structure seems to have structure and their mission seems to have in some way changed, and we're not sure why or who is calling the shots.
So
I doubt that Resmir herself will be on that caravan.
But a general intel gathering, who, where, what, why kind of situation.
Yes. And see where they go. If they go all the way to Waterdeep, follow them past it. Follow them until you know what the final destination is.
Well, I've got great news for you. Subtlety is our specialty.
You said literally that exact sentence like 3 minutes ago.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
He didn't say a lack of redundancy was our specialty. Shut up.
Fair.
No point.
Okay.
but
so
I think that's it.
we know the plan.
For us, I mean.
Yes.
I think we do.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyone else want to ask about money?
Oh, well, they did. They said they would pay, but
Yeah,
they didn't say how much.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not a Jazz question.
I feel like there's
Amanda's
a general
thinking.
level of we'll take care of you in D&D that you just kind of go, all right. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, though.
This is like very much not a Draz thought, but I'm like, Amanda's thinking about it loudly.
And this is obviously...
Leosin just reaches into his pocket and pulls out a big ruby.
Oh.
Goes, this will be waiting for you in Waterdeep.
And how much would you say a giant ruby like that would go for?
This is worth 1,200 gold.
Oh.
That'll do.
I mean, this potentially could be a dangerous mission. Nothing up front.
Good point.
We might need to pay for things like travel and disguises.
I think they are
and,
covering
you know,
that, right?
sort of and transport extra stuff.
Fine clothes.
Leosin turns and looks over at Onthar, goes, This isn't my base. I don't have a lot of my own stuff on me here. Onthar goes, fine. And just reaches into a drawer and goes, here, 250 gold. And hands you a coin purse.
Thank you.
That'll cover the incidentals. Thank you.
Okay.
So that's...
50 each.
Wait. Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Wait. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Now, my inherent anti-capitalism just makes me not care about asking for gold. But you're
the thing
right.
is,
Our
no,
characters
My inherent
need the gold.
anti-capitalism has taught me that we can't trust people who are like, we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I should be getting this in writing, realistically.
and Amanda, who's playing the cleric, knows she will eventually need to buy diamonds.
Yes.
So
Yes, and that is very important.
Tim, I feel like that high chew's about to fuck you up.
Oh yeah, baby, this side you's gonna fuck me.
no, we're afraid you're gonna choke on it again.
And I'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Big if true. All right.
We need to go find me clothes.
Oh, yeah, and we gotta get Draz a new outfit. Who's paying for that?
You can't buy clothes out of the 50 gold each I just gave you.
Well, that
We
was
could
in
probably use our petty cash.
just feels like it's necessary for the...
Give me a persuasion check.
It's a totally different expense, you see.
Persuasion is going to be a 13.
Yes. I'm sure you'll be able to find something.
Okay.
This was literally to cover expenses of the journey.
Okay. Where?
It's worth noting, you're probably also gonna wind up getting paid by whoever you go in on this go along with on this caravan.
That is good. Okay.
Whatever. Come on, Draz.
Okay.
I follow Daphne to a clothier.
Thank you very much. We'll see. Will you be there tomorrow, Don? Seeing us off, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well then.
See you
we'll
tomorrow
then.
at dawn.
I offer him a firm handshake.
Roll for firmness.
You grip his hand. he like
Strength.
feels the firm. Yeah, give me. You know what? Give me a quick just strength check.
Beautiful.
You break his fingers.
I'm proficient in firm.
17.
You know what I mean?
Or no, sorry, 15.
You give it a nice firm grip. He like starts shaking your hand, looks down at your hand, like firmly squeezing his, goes back up. He goes and starts gripping your hand really firmly back. And you get this incredibly vigorous handshake. He's like, "That's a good shake there."
I step in close to him and I just go, "We will not fail you." And then I'm off.
That intense moment, they didn't kiss, and that's disappointing to me.
You really gotta let it hang, you know? You gotta let those moments marinate.
Stare into each other's
It's a
eyes.
slow burn.
The kiss needs to be earned. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
We're waiting for it.
Allies to lovers.
The Podrick Leosin.
All right.
Or Anthar? Was that Anthar or Leosin?
That was,
I believe
that was
on
on
there.
there.
Okay. The Podrick
Allies to lovers.
Anthar romance. Okay.
Wait, what, Jen? What'd you say?
Slogan, Allies to lovers, 12,000 pages.
Yes, that's what we want. That's what I want, baby.
Start that chapter, singer.
All right.
We're going into town.
Yes.
Or I guess we're in town. We're going to the shop.
Yes.
Shop it up.
Come on. Is there a clothing store around here?
There are a number of clothing stores.
I am fully following Daphne. I
feel
don't
like, wait.
Is there like the fantasy version of a big and tall shop? Because I feel like that's what we're gonna need.
Yeah.
You find 3 clothing stores. Three clothing stores in like a reasonable, like like the area around the pair of Black Anthers.
Yeah.
A sort of no frills basics kind of place called Morton's.
Rob has a suggestion in the chat that is Goliath garments. Just putting it out there.
I was about to give the big and tall shop a different name, but that's 100% the name, Goliath Garments. And then a very upscale looking place called Fontenelle's Fripperies.
I mean, I feel like Goliath Garments is all you, unless you like the look of the frippery.
No.
Jamie, did you say that wig was Steven Tyler-esque?
Yeah,
All right.
I did. That was
I'm gonna be looking for black leather. I'm gonna really lean in.
Hell yeah.
Really lean
love
into
it, love it.
All right.
All right.
Come on, Goliath Garments it
There you
is.
go in.
Ding, ding, ding. You go to Goliath Garments. The stuff in here is like ranges from like sort of very humble regular working clothes to like sort of rugged rustic stuff. All of it for very large people. The proprietor sitting behind the counter is a like 6.5 foot tall half orc.
Oh.
Who looks up at you and goes, "Well, hi there. Welcome to Goliath Garments.
You drink it on the job?
Did you just spill that? Or was...
Nope, it was empty.
That's good.
I am, in fact, drinking on the job. That was whiskey.
Oh.
None of our concern. My friend here needs some clothes.
Well, clothes we can do. I assume we're talking about this tall drink of water right here with the scales.
What, give it away.
Let me show you to our Dragonborn section over here.
Okay.
And I think a big and tall friend over here was looking for some leather, some black leather pants or something.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you are a beefy boy, aren't you?
Thank you. Just been
We can get you in some leather.
What an insane thing to say to a stranger.
Beefy boy and tall drink of water in the last like 30 seconds of the two
Well,
of us.
in his defense, like, he has been drinking whiskey. His inhibitions are gone. He's just saying what he thinks is
God.
against
He's
it.
released his inhibition.
He looks over at you, goes, "I apologize if my my choice of words was not quite to your taste. Well, you are a small wisp of a thing, but if I could clothe a person's energy and heart, well, I would have stuff for you then."
You okay with this, Daphne? You want me to slug him?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm trying on
Can I ask?
Oh god.
Well,
Sir, can I ask? You've got whiskey there. I was wondering if this is a situation where, like, those of us who aren't so big and tall, maybe we could have a little whiskey with you, sit around if you have some couches, and then our friends could kind of come out of the dressing room with outfit after outfit, and we can kind of make different faces at those.
I have a whole space at the back set up for exactly that.
Amazing.
This place is amazing, and I don't know how I haven't been here before.
I will fall into the dragon.
Oh, right, I'm not big at all.
You are not tall, yeah.
That's true. I guess I know why.
You have a sort of sturdiness our clientele often does, but not the height, I'm afraid.
Nah, makes sense.
Okay. I follow to the dragonborn section.
What sort of clothes would Razaxel be looking for?
Like,
Name 2 that definitely wouldn't work, and then the third one, that's the one.
I know Razaxel has no notion here.
I
sure Amanda.
Yeah, I think
Dress,
yes.
let's think about this.
Yes.
We don't want to stand out too
Yes.
much. Nothing too flashy.
I think
How about some overalls?
Fuck, that'd be cute.
That'd be.
While not flashy, I still feel like that does stand out quite a bit.
I don't know. We're just honest working folk about to go on a long journey. What would you recommend?
Yeah.
Well, let me lay this on you. And he gets out a pair of unassuming, sort of light brown trousers in roughly Draxel's size. They have a little hole around the butt for a tail.
yay.
He brings you a
It's very important.
a sort of very simple white cotton tunic that has a very deep V built into it, but like laces, so that you can close that.
Sure.
You can make the V as deep as you want, and then a brown suede vest.
Damn.
And goes, now that's sort of very plain traveling clothes if you like, but if you want a little pinch of zest on there, just a little skosh of style, may I suggest this jaunty chapeau? And holds out to you what is essentially like that classic like Errol Flynn like Robin Hood hat.
Oh my god.
I don't know about.
They'll take the hat, they put it on, and then look at Daphne.
No.
No to this hat or hats in general?
I do not think I need a hat. Thank you, though.
All right.
Are there like racks, or is it just like?
Yeah, there are racks.
Okay. I think, literally, they are looking for, like, I think the style of that is fine, but they would be looking for things that seem like heavy duty to them, like just like very well made. Like they would actually try to look at like the stitching and the weave of things.
The quality of everything in
Okay.
here is pretty solid.
Great.
Like sturdy traveler's clothes on.
Yeah, like that's the only
Nothing
thing
to-
We didn't go to Fantasy H&M,
Yeah. It's like these.
which
Okay.
stands for horses and mushrooms.
Yes, it does.
You 100% passed that store on the way here.
Past horses and mushrooms.
Horses and mushrooms.
I need feed for my stable. We don't do that here.
You would think.
I need ingredients for my dinner
Just
tonight.
kind
We
of
don't
like-
do that here.
No.
Just
Kind of.
cute clothes that will disintegrate on the third wear.
Very fast fashion.
Yep. Yeah, I think they are going for like browns and like sort of like like muted green colors.
Yeah, they have all of that.
I will just
He offers you a very nice, like, forest green traveling cloak.
Okay.
yeah.
Hold on, put that on.
He does keep trying to talk you into hats.
I put on the cloak.
Yeah, so you try on several outfits, a song that is vaguely like but legally distinct from Material Girl plays.
Material winch.
Yeah. Material wench. Yeah.
At one point, like, one of you is walking through the store and Roderick just like pops out from
We do the montage.
I'm definitely playing my violin. I'm playing this song in the background.
Material
for this
wench.
montage. Yes.
Nice.
Now for my leather wanting beefy boy over here.
Oh, what a combination of words I never want to hear.
He's our LWB.
Let's get you some good clothes. Here you go. A pair of fine leather pants.
Perfect.
The casing for that beefy sausage.
Absolutely not.
I'll take them.
What?
I'll take them.
All right.
I'll take
What
them.
a sentence.
I just had a
with my
real good
ears.
idea for a song title for my late night set.
No.
Oh, and on that horrific combination of words,
You try on the pants he's giving you, and they are the tightest pair of leather pants you've ever encountered.
you're gonna turn into Ross in that episode of Friends where he's stuck in the leather pants.
Yeah, because I guess I need that, and I've got a pretty, like, sleeveless, very, green colored thing. I need to switch it up and get some coverage in black. Is there, like, a
Black leather jacket, black leather pants.
I think I want to go cotton on top.
Oh, all right.
'Cause I'm going to just be a sweat.
So are you trying to dress like the Dread Pirate Roberts from
Damn it.
Princess Bride? Is that?
Oh,
Now.
damn it. Like, I want to. Eric wants to, but no, I'm actually trying to find something just, like, a little darker and unassuming, too.
All leather, though?
All leather's too...
Too much?
Is it too much? Is it too distinct, guys?
I think maybe
Should I get a set of commoners?
Probably.
I take the pants off in front of everybody. Pantsless.
jeez.
I look at them longingly and just go, you know what? They are for me, but they are not for me today. Take them away.
Do you want still leather pants? Would you like just a looser pair of leather pants?
No, just some kind of...
This
me in
is not
Burl-
having hit my weight loss goal issue.
All right,
Put
here's
me-
a pair of black wool pants.
Great.
All right.
Those will be warm.
I'll be warm.
You have 50 gold. You can
That
buy
is gonna be nice warm pants. That the wool came from a dire sheep,
That's a big sheep.
a huge sheep.
I've never been to Baldur's Gate.
Made
Is
like
it-
a couple hundred pairs of pants out of the wool of one sheep.
Wow.
Is it cold at Baldur's Gate
Depends on the time of year.
this time?
Yeah, we're still in early autumn here. I
Are
would
we?
think.
Is that where we are? Early autumn?
It is about early. It's sort of early
Wow,
autumn.
Eric, you were so upset by that. Early on.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Time is flying.
We haven't been getting a single description of fall foliage yet.
All right.
No,
I haven't even gone apple picking, Tim.
I made a
Where's
promise.
my pumpkin spice latte?
Yeah.
Are we all pumpkin spice latte party people? I made a promise that we'd do a good job, and doing a good job means not sticking out this time. I will take the wool. I will take a cotton shirt at a reasonable price.
A reasonable price. That's the name of the game.
Why don't you buy the pants for later?
Do you want? You
Believe it or not, I will sell you multiple pairs of pants at the same time if
Yeah,
you
you
want.
have 50 gold. I'm sure that would cover.
Well, I'll be the first drink of coffee. Throw them in.
What?
It's a good feeling, the first drink of coffee.
Oh.
That
Why
was
did-
nice.
You assumed I would
You never had coffee before?
enjoy your pants.
And yeah, Draz will just get like plain like brown trousers, like shirt, and then the green traveler's cloak. And it's like,
Okay. This. How much is this?
I'm gonna say you're each paying like, honest to goodness, like 5 gold. Like it's not.
worth it.
that's
cool.
fine.
Can we call that two sets of dark clothing?
Yeah.
One leather, one
Yes,
non-leather. for me?
100%.
Hell yeah. Minus 5. I have that many gold now.
I know.
It's not like super expensive stuff.
No.
This is. You didn't go to Fontenelle's Fripperies. This isn't the really expensive stuff.
God,
This
can you imagine?
is a fun economy question for us. Do we have any gold in the party pile that hasn't been split up yet? Or has everything been individualized? Because I have an individual
have any.
number.
I think we've just individualized.
I want to be
think
clear,
so.
by the way, everything in the window with Fontenelle's Fripperies, so many ruffles, and there were several powdered wigs.
I'm having that same problem you were having, Eric, where it's like, oh, Jamie wants to just like get all of that, but Rufus does not.
No.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
We'll make it our damn
I
second
do
mission.
want to take a brief detour to Fontenelle's Fripperies.
Yeah, singer.
All right, anything else at Goliath Garments?
Thank you.
So you
Well, I
make
think with that,
And,
we're
no-
going to take
and Eric,
Yep, a quick 5-minute break.
Sounds good.
Well, you go have an off-camera montage at the fripperies.
Oh, we're doing the fripperies when
All
we
right,
get back.
fine. Then
Amazing.
hang tight for fripperies. We'll see you all back here in
Bye.
5 minutes. No.
What?
Wrong screen, we're fine.
Okay, great. So you make your way from Goliath Garments to Fontanelle's Fripperies. You make your way inside, and the proprietor comes right over to greet you. It is like 5.5 foot tall, very slender, somewhat. My brain lost a word.
I totally thought you were upset that I was opening eyes.
No.
I thought my movement like caught your gut as I'm sorry, I just poked myself over here.
Team needs quiet, everybody.
No. My ADHD word recall issues kicked in. That one word that's like not quite masculine, not quite feminine. Androgynous is the word I was looking for. Somewhat androgynous half-elf wearing a powdered wig. Like a 3/4 length brocade coat.
Ooh.
Ruffles and fringes everywhere. And their face covered fully in like pale white pancake makeup with like a little beauty mark like clearly drawn on. Comes over and goes, "Hello! Welcome to Fontanelle's Fripperies. I am the proprietor of this fine establishment, Aegulus Fontanelle. What can I do to make you fancier today?"
Daphne turns and walks back out the door.
I think Draz is standing very still, like if they don't move, we won't see them.
Where did the Dragonborn go?
Right, so
His sight is movement.
yes.
Just looking at Singer.
Hearing that, Rufus freezes his way.
I was just wondering, this is kind of silly. I have sort of some of my own clothes that are nice for a special occasion, but there was just like a little kind of extra thing I was wondering. Do you have anything that would, something sort of gold and nice that would like decorate my horns if I ever want to kind of fancy them up for a special occasion?
Yes, I do have such a thing.
Levels Tim, please.
What?
Levels Tim, please.
I made it for a...
We found out Tim Peaks now, great.
I made it for a tiefling nobule from Scornuble who came through town some months ago and then never picked it up. Let me go get it for you. And comes back with this jewelry thing that's like, it's several little like rings. It's all one piece, but it's like several little rings to go around the horns with like little gold chains that sort of go between them. That actually looks really cool.
All right.
Imagining like that back jewelry that's trendy now.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll put this glass of champagne.
Are you
in my
sure you
hand.
wish to stop at simply the jewelry? Or can I put you in a gown of some sort?
Oh, I mean, I was thinking something even simpler, just like something ribbon-based. I don't know if this is quite what I can afford. I'll try it on. Just to see, is it the right size for my horns? Because I've got kind of skinny horns.
It is actually, it seems whoever had this commission had very similar horns to yours.
Okay,
It
how do
does
I
fit.
look?
It looks deeply fancy.
How much is that?
It's 75 gold.
I don't know that I... Well,
You have it.
I turned to my friends. What do you think? Does it look okay?
It looks nice.
Yeah, it definitely looks nice.
I've left.
Oh, that's right.
If I may, a piece of jewelry like that is all part. It lies in being part of a full ensemble. If I may show you a few things I think might bring out your inner radiance.
I think this is a little too much for me for now. I'll definitely keep it in
Please,
mind.
Let me show you some things.
No, it's so lovely of you. I have a nicer outfit than this one that I use for special occasions. But the jewelry is lovely. I think I gotta put it back for now. But this was so beautiful. Thank you for showing
You
me.
sure
I really
I can't show you a
appreciate
few things to go with it?
it. No, that's so pull out of you. It's a little much for me.
Do it, Jen.
P.S. You're doing like a mixture of like what Winifred Sanderson and
A little
and
Julia
what's his name?
Child for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but there's also what's the guy who does? Yeah.
The guy from The Simpsons who goes, yeah.
It's based on a real.
Right.
It is. I don't remember
Yeah,
the real
it's based
person.
on.
No one does.
Anyway, you're those three mixed together right now.
That sounds right.
You mix those three together and you get Egulus Fontenelle.
Egulus?
Egulus was their first name.
Cool. That I couldn't. With the voice you did, it was a little.
Egulus Fontenelle.
Great. Thank you.
And the way he pronounces certain
fun
words.
to
That's nothing.
It's more important that you sing it than you say it.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna start heading.
And if anyone was wondering, it is important that you know Egulus does contain 2 G's.
That,
I did write that down
I
just
believe
now,
that.
so let's
Yeah.
give it to you.
The first syllable is like the word egg.
egg.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
So you know he's expensive. Because eggs
Start
are.
heading out, but as I head out, I'm
pricey.
gonna mention. Just a quick question. Fontenelle, isn't
Yes.
that the spot on a baby's head where you can kill him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, no reason. I just wondering. I might be back, but if you can sell it to someone, though, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for showing me. And I start walking out the door.
Do any of the rest if you want anything?
Oh, these a bit too fancy for my taste.
Yeah, Sam, we were just here to support our friend.
Do you just want to stay and hang out, maybe?
Not really.
I got nothing going on. Oh, what? No, okay.
Oh, I
You
mean,
guys leave.
I would like to say, Jazz is held like perfectly still until everyone goes, and then
And as you start to move to go, Egulus goes, "The pack!"
and they keep walking.
So
No motion is like no.
you guys head
Jazz
back.
perceive me.
You guys head back towards the pair of black antlers. I will say, so you like kind of did a triangle here. You went like from the pair of black antlers to Goliath Garments to Fontenelle's Fripperies, and the direct route from Fontenelle's Fripperies back to the pair of black antlers does take you past the high hall, and there are like signs outside that say like public audience day. Meetings with Fabius Krieg available.
Do you know what Narratar is?
well, that's interesting.
Did we
What?
want to talk to him?
That's a good question.
Doctor Who.
The
Fabius Krieg.
High Observer of Elturel,
That's
the
one.
Oh,
head honcho.
probably be an interesting conversation to be said the least.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
can't just go talk to him just to say hi.
Why not? Does he not want me to say hi to
It
him?
is open.
Probably not. No.
Oh. What should I say instead?
More if you have like a specific point of business.
What do we know about the High Observer? Amanda's brain is.
His name is
melt.
Fabius Krieg.
I got that. Thank you.
That's the end.
Wasn't.
That's all I know.
Okay,
We're gonna
cool.
ask him what his
High
deal
Observer
is.
Fabius Krieg. He's like the governor of Elturel.
Yeah, and he's like very
he is
beloved.
no, he is sort of, I would say, being from this city, or not from this city, but having lived in this city.
Yeah.
You would know fully who he is. It's not governor of Elturel. It is both. It is both head of state of the full country of Elturgard,
Shit.
as well as also its spiritual leader. He is king and pope.
I see.
He is the High Observer of Torm.
He's the
Listen,
king.
New pope.
I'm interested in seeing him
What
only
is
because when you have sort of
Torm?
fleshed out
would
side
Torm be?
characters in a story, it definitely
Torm.
makes things a little more interesting, I think.
Is this an Amanda question or a Drazaxel question?
A little bit of both, because
I will just tell Amanda who Torm is. Drazaxel probably has to make a check.
that's fair.
Torm is the god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
And sure.
That would be a religion check.
Yeah, I figured. So instead of telling you the number, Draz is just going to turn.
Who is Torm?
What did you get?
A 6.
And
Who is Torm?
Would I need to roll?
Would pose this to
nah,
the
you
whole.
probably know.
I tell you, Torm.
Torm, I probably wouldn't make most people roll for.
Yeah,
It's just that
Draz is-
Drazaxel's specific background is so remote.
That makes
So
sense.
it's god of courage and
Self-sacrifice.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty decent god.
Generally considered lawful good. Holy symbol, a white right gauntlet.
A white right gauntlet. Thank you.
I'm gonna say to the group, I'm interested in him because sort of having fleshed out side characters can really like make a story interesting and sort of more complex. I would like to meet him just to get a better sense of the city before we go. But if we don't have time, we don't have time.
You guys just want to all go. I feel like this is not for us to just stop in and be like, "Hi, King Pope, what's your deal?"
Oh, we don't have anything to do until tomorrow. What is there something else you want to do right now?
Yeah, but generally, if you're stopping in on this kind of thing, you need to have actual like.
Do you think he might know anything? Just. Does he have a lot of knowledge of things?
That's a good question. A man in his position, I imagine he probably would. Whether or not he would share it with us, that's
It's fine.
another question.
If he knows anything about
Like the cult of the dragon.
the cult of the dragon or whatever is happening in the desert, if he isn't an educated person, maybe has heard of it. How long has he been the High Observer?
Tim, how long has he been the High Observer? As long as I've been there, which is like 10.
Absolutely.
plus
Give me a history check.
Okay. That's a 9.
Long before you came to this city.
At least a decade.
I might.
Probably longer.
Yeah, you're from Elturel.
Probably much longer.
Give me a history check.
That's gonna be a 21.
Fabius Krieg has been High Observer close to 50 years. Essentially, he was the leader of forces in service of Torm that deposed the previous leader, who was at the time known as the High Rider of Elturel, who was secretly a vampire. And Fabius Krieg led a holy crusade that drove the vampire and its vampire spawn from Elturgard, and it is his plea, generally considered to be his pleas to the god of Torm, that resulted in the companion.
But his name sounds so evil.
Fabius
Krieg. But he's
But he
so
seemed
much
cool.
good.
He seemed cool though.
Yeah, he seems cool.
Do I feel like he would know anything about any of the things we're discussing?
You have no idea.
Cool. I don't. I mean, he's been High Observer for like 50 years.
Wow.
But again, I don't think just showing up and being
Yeah.
like, "What do you know?" is gonna get us super far. If you want to meet the guy, go ahead. I just don't know how thrilled he's gonna be.
Right.
It does say it is open, so probably wouldn't be
I'm
bad.
interested.
Hey, he's the spiritual leader. Does he subscribe to any? Is Torm?
Torm
is.
He's a priest of Torm.
He's a priest of Torm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume.
I mean, I suppose we could go and get blessed by the spiritual leader, and High Priest of Torm.
Ooh.
Courage, self-sacrifice. We might be needing some of, well, hopefully more of the first one than the last. But yeah,
Up to you. I might.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. Unless anyone else is gonna go, I'll
I'm
tag
interested.
along.
I'd go with you.
Okay. I will go.
Okay, well, if other people are going, I'll go along.
Sure, I get
I'll tag along.
So you go up, there is like a guard, like, checking people in. You sign up. You wait like 2 hours.
We get like a number that they
We go
like
see
a deli, like a deli counter.
No, there's like
He gives us one of those like Olive Garden little buzzers.
Yes,
ready.
It's just magic. It's just like a modified sending
sending
stone.
stone.
Yeah, it's just a sending stone, but it buzzes instead when you're
you go around the corner to like a little coffee shop.
Perfect.
A halfling serves you tea.
Ooh.
And then the little stone you've been given just go. And this thing pulses with light.
What does this mean?
I think that means it's time.
Oh,
I think we're on.
I go.
For the record, I've never done this before either, or seen one of these things. I'm just guessing that means time's
We're going
up.
to go with it.
All right. Yeah, I go up to where I gotta go to meet him, I suppose.
Me too.
Yeah.
Is everyone going? Or are you two?
Like, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna hang back because I
Fair.
think this is stupid.
I'm going because I think this is fun.
Fair.
Okay.
This don't happen in my woods.
Cool.
You make your way back, you check in with the guards, and you are shown into, like, an audience chamber. Like, essentially like a throne room. There's, like, long columned hall. There's, like, an upper gallery. No one in it right now. There's at least a dozen Hell Riders in here.
Oh.
And sitting on a dais in a throne at one end, Davius Krieg, a very old human man, long white beard and hair, circlet on his head, wearing essentially like, I take that back, not a circlet, he's got like a full mitre.
Ooh.
And like, very ornate vestments. That he's like old, and so like he's kind of like more hunched than he probably used to be, and like he's like shrunk a little, so he's like swimming in these vestments. You come in and he goes, "Hail, please, subjects, pilgrims, step forward.
Okay.
I do.
We do.
I do.
Welcome to the High Hall of Elturel. I am the High Observer. What troubles you? What brings you here today? What can we do for you?"
I have traveled from very far from here. I am of a people in Anarok.
Ooh, you have traveled quite far indeed.
Yes. There is a sickness that is taking root in our oases. We don't have holy sites like this, but as holy as something can be in a desert, they are. But they are becoming sick, and the Temple of Ogma did not have much information about what could be happening, but I was wondering if you since you know things have been here, have driven out a corruption before, if you thought maybe it could be something similar.
Have you encountered creatures, agents of the dark and the wicked, evil things, or is it simply befoulment of these locations?
Did not see creatures, just the sights, but they did spread.
There are a great many things that could do such a thing, that could harm such places. Without further information, it's hard to say what, but there are creatures known to befoul. What are these places that have been befouled, and how have they been befouled?
Dig into their backstory.
Excuse me.
The oases in the desert. There are springs, usually. These springs are dried and
Dried.
sort of
Not the waters befouled, simply dried.
shrunk, covered with, seemed like salt, but not
I do
in a
not
normal
know
way.
exactly what could do that.
Okay.
Were it an unclean befoulment of the water, I could think of things that could do that. Certain types
Can I
of dragons.
perception check?
What?
Can I perception or insight check this guy?
What are you trying to figure out?
I don't know. He just said the word befoulment a lot.
I don't trust the
All right,
word
give me
befoulment.
Sus.
give me an insight check.
Can I do the same? Just because Rufus has never met this guy, but he's
Yeah.
a lot about him. He wants to size him up.
An 11.
A 4.
I trust him.
Brufus, super hard to get a read. I mean, Singer, you get the impression he's doing his level best to, like, provide help on a very small amount of information. As to the repeated use of the word befoulment, it's just the best word he has to describe a certain phenomenon.
Okay.
If the waters were being made supernaturally unclean, could be in certain types of dragon, rare though it is, aboleths have been known to do that. But drying it out, salting it, I don't know. It could be the involvement of some manner of fiend or the like, or could be some other creature of dark magic. It sounds like it being drained. I don't necessarily know exactly what would do that.
They look like they're thinking, because that's not something. That's not like a process they would have thought about before. So.
That is new potential information. I am sorry to bother you.
It is no bother. I am here. It is mostly my own subject to come to seek audience, to seek aid, but I am happy to provide it to a traveler as well. Torm cares for all and would see all helped, if the help can be provided.
Thank you.
What about the rest of you? Are you here simply accompanying this one, or do you have things you wish my guidance on?
Well, speaking of Torm's help and all, we are actually on a very important mission, and I wanted to personally, I've lived in Elturel for some time, and I've recently turned my life around thanks to the help, and he gestures to the Hell Riders, of Captain Tolliver of the Hell Riders.
Tolliver is a good man.
Yes, indeed. So we are about to leave town on this important mission, and it's quite fraught with danger. So we were wondering if maybe we could implore you for a blessing of the great Torm to aid us on our quest.
My blessing you shall have, my friend. Do any of you wish to devote yourselves to Torm, or a more garden variety general approval?
I've got my dwarven guards. I'm just a general kind of.
In that case, please come, kneel before me.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Fine.
I'm just like copying like Singer and Brufus this whole time. Like, I don't know. This is weird to me.
You guys come up all as group. Like, I assume Brufus is like at the front of the group.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who would be like front and center?
I'd say Brufus or Singer, probably.
That feels. Yeah.
I'm coming up too. I love a blessing.
So he reaches out and puts one hand on Brufus's shoulder, the other hand on Singer's, goes, I wish you success and safety in your journeys. What blessing you seek from Torm, you have.
Okay. That's.
Thank you
Do I
very
feel
much.
anything?
And also with you.
And with your spirit.
What of you? You
Do I feel anything?
reluctant somehow alongside these other ones. Is there something you need?
Nope. Just intimidated by authority figures. Thank you for the blessing. We really appreciate it.
My child, whatever it is that haunts you, all things can be forgiven.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Tim,
you
did I
for
feel
your
anything when he
information.
blessed me?
What?
Did I feel anything when he blessed me?
No, nothing specific.
Just a good general approval.
If you wanted to devote yourself to Torm, there was like a more magical thing he could do.
Nah.
But he just kind of said something nice.
I got my own guide at you.
He's seeing people all day. I get it.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
Away we go.
All right. What's off?
He just goes, "Yeah, if you wish to devote yourself to Torm, I have something more magically potent I can do.
that's okay.
Likewise, if anyone wants to get married or come of age. But short of that,
Who wants to get married now, guys?
I mean, Daphne would take a bat mitzvah if that's on the table.
That is the thing. That's it. That's part of the ceremony, so although it could work.
Immediately.
Great work.
Wow.
You're older than 13. I don't know what to tell you.
Great work on the companion. We gotta go. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, we go back, I guess, to the inn.
So I don't. Yes.
Oh wait. Before we go back to the inn, can I run into the Goliath store and grab a mustache comb for Leosin?
For Olenthar, I think.
Oh yeah.
Onthar.
Onthar. I'm getting
Onthar?
ready.
We all got it.
We all fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, he has one.
Him?
I also.
The Goliath store? Great.
So I don't have to roleplay all this unless you are dying to, but I just realized like my whole vibe is very much giving like undercover, and I should probably pick something less sneaky. So I'd love to just like pop into a store and just get like some real general like working traveling clothes, maybe a real simple little hat situation.
Hats.
You pop into Morton's, they have those things readily available.
Great.
It costs you like 6 silver.
Beautiful, because I just realized my options were really flashy cloak or
All black.
nobody look at me. So thank you, Matt.
But in that same token, I think Brufus also wants a very tight-fitting deep V shirt.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Yep. And I was gonna say something. Oh no, it wasn't a hat. Oh yeah, and like a traveler's coat, like maybe like duster length.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're all looking.
You
for
absolutely find those things.
Great.
The duster looks badass.
Fuck yeah!
Call it a gold even.
Okay, cool.
What color is the duster?
Ooh. I feel like I don't want to look too undercover because that's a good point. But like with a duster, I mean,
Gray, maybe?
I was actually thinking gray. Yeah, like a steel gray.
Yeah, I love it.
Same page. Yeah, like a steel gray.
If I was
Brings out your
thinking of going to hit a weapons shop, Tim, if I'm just trying to switch out, like, all regular long swords are the same, right? Unless they have something different and magical.
Yeah.
Can I peruse around and see if there's any magical weapons around? I don't mind switching out some
Time is it? We've
equipment.
had a long
I'm gonna say, with the amount of time you have left in Elturel, that's too big ticket a thing to find.
You know what? That's fine. I'll save it for a drink at the inn.
Next time.
You guys make your way back to Pair of Black Antlers, spend the rest of the afternoon there. As afternoon is giving way to evening, the door to the tavern opens, and in steps an older-looking woman, though looks spry and in great shape for her advanced age. Gray hair tied back, looks around the bar, eyes light on Brufus, and you recognize Clara.
Clara! He jumps up and runs to her.
Rufus! Ah, you sweet boy! Just gives you a big hug, goes, I understand I have you to thank for my newfound freedom.
Absolutely. It should never have happened in the first place. I'm sorry that any of my actions got involved with you, and then you were imprisoned for months, it sounds like?
I was. As I understand it, it wasn't your actions that got me there.
Right, I guess not. I guess it was, yeah.
They were gonna kill him anyway. They had already planted their fake evidence.
Right. I know, it's just hard not to still kind of feel responsible, at least for what happened to you, given that Muskox's motivations. Sorry, Vivian Wimple's motivations.
Sorry, is that his real name?
That's his real name.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking stupid hilarious, is what it is.
Oh, we got a Fontanelle in the chat.
Yes.
Fuck yes. Wait, can I see that?
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Assuming it's Rob.
That's
Gotta be, yeah.
gorgeous.
Stunning.
Yes.
Fontanelle!
Incredible.
Egulus! Incredible.
Regulus.
So beautiful.
That's the most beautiful person.
Fontanelle looks like he looks like he plays Vampire the Masquerade.
Definitely.
100%. They're a Vampire the Masquerade player.
Rufus will, because I don't want to like hog all the space with roleplay and stuff, but like, yeah.
Please talk to Clara.
Rufus will absolutely.
We didn't go
catch up
through
with-
all this for you to be like, well, anyways.
Whatever.
Nice to see you.
We just spent like 20 minutes talking about clothes. I think you can talk to your big backstory person.
All right.
Derek is throwing together a delicious dinner. Supposedly.
Really good at dinner.
Oh, yeah?
Breakfast is
Really
meh.
good at dinner.
But dinner's solid.
Hey, Clara, have you eaten yet?
No, I have not. Does this place have good food? I walk by it all the time. I've never been in here before.
Yeah, but let's take a walk and get some food and then come back and then...
Oh, I feel bad for Derek.
We've got a lot of catching up to do, Clara and I gotta know if the kids are all right and everyone's doing okay. I didn't even go by because I was afraid that I was
I
gonna get in
went
trouble.
back there before I came here. They're all doing okay. They were overjoyed to see me.
Good. Great.
Saw Doris on the way here too. She said she had a little close call there.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Well, I had to duck out of town after.
I mean, I know I encouraged you to go. I'm just
That's right.
curious where the wind took you and what brought you back.
Kind of bounced around for a little bit before I found myself in. Was Scornuba where we started, or was it the other place? The people where we all kind of.
We met in Burdusk.
Baragast. Was it Baragast?
Burdusk.
Oh, Burdusk, yes!
Baragast is like on the coast.
That's right, that's right. Oh, yeah, I ended up in Burdusk, kind of, met up with this group here. These are my new friends,
Pleasure to meet you.
Travis and Paul,
shaking hands.
Daphne, and
Goes-
Singer.
Pleasure to meet y'all. You want to take that walk?
Yeah, let's take this walk.
You head out with her, start going to like a place around the corner. There's more like street food kind of thing.
Yeah.
And looks at you, goes, genuinely though, do you think what happened to me is your fault?
I mean, I know it's not directly my fault, but from what Muskox said, he was holding a lot of bitterness because he thought I had left him for you, not just because he was an absolute shit manager, and he felt some sort of weird vendetta toward me. That's why he was framing me, and I think he was framing you for the same weird kind of reason, this weird vendetta. So they could have framed anyone. They framed us because Muskox is a damn prick.
A person like Muskox, if you don't live your whole life for them, for what they want, what they need, they will treat that like the greatest crime there is in the world. Muskox a piece of shit. That's why you left him.
Yes,
That's why
he
you
is.
started working with me.
Yes.
Muskox would have found a way to do the dirty thing he wanted to do, to smear people to get himself a little more money. He'd have found a way to do that one way or another. You just happened to be the person he focused on because, I don't know, he thought he had some kind of ownership over you.
Yeah.
Because that's how a person like him views other people.
Yeah.
Do you know why I took you on, why I started managing you? Because you know I was retired before I started managing you.
Right.
I came out of retirement for you.
I believe you told me it was because I showed great promise and,
Yeah, not just in fighting,
Yeah.
Rufus. You got a good heart in there. You got a lot of hurt, and you needed someone in your life who was going to be good to you, who was not going to take advantage of that.
and
You're a person a lot of things have been done to, and you needed to have something done for.
And don't know if I'll ever be able to repay you for that, Clara, but
That's the thing, Rufus, you don't need to.
and then I think Rufus just pulls her in for a hug. And then as he pulls away, he kind of looks down, distracted a little bit, and he goes, it's still hard not to feel partially responsible for what happened to Erok.
That is a shame. I don't know what to tell you about that. I feel a little bit of that too.
Yeah. but you know, we're on a track now. You know that that cult I've been after forever, pretty much.
These are the ones you think
The ones that
changed you.
Yeah.
They're the reason poison shoots out of your hands.
Yeah. We're on their tail.
Good.
Yeah. And I'm gonna find who did this to me, and
you go out, you find
right.
You get the answers you need. And if you feel like revenge is what you need, you get it. But if you get there and you find that ain't the thing that's gonna make you feel whole, it's okay to not get revenge.
I mean, revenge is all I've ever wanted. But I keep your words in mind. I see that you they make a good deal of sense.
I know a lot of people who've sought out a lot of revenge. It's not always an end to the hurt. And some people deserve revenge. Some people need to get the fruit they sow, but
Muskox for one.
It's not 100% guarantee that that's gonna bring the peace to your heart that you right now think it's gonna.
Yeah.
I just want you to take care of yourself, take care of your heart.
I will. And the gang I was with, those guys, they're great. They're really capable in fights, and they can really hold their own. We went up against, I mean, we didn't kill it or anything, but we went up against a blue dragon in greenest. It was the most terrified I've ever been.
God, you made it out of that alive?
Yes, all of us, surprisingly. I mean, not some of the guards on the walls, but, you know, wrong place, wrong time.
You be careful out there, yeah? You
yeah.
promise me that?
Yeah, of course, Clara, of course.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to Elturel when we're done with all this.
I was told you were told in no uncertain terms not to come back to Elturel.
Oh, I thought they just wanted me to leave, and then I could come back later. But that, I guess I probably should have assumed that they did not want me back.
Either way, I'm probably getting out of Elturel too.
Yeah? Where are you thinking to go?
That was a third strike for me.
Yeah, they told me.
I can't get pinched again. I think it's better if I leave town. Got a sister up in Daggerford. Thinking of heading that way. Like I said, I ran into Doris on the way here. She's gonna travel with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll find our way.
Well, if I don't return so big of a hero that Elturel will be forced to accept me with open arms, maybe I'll meet you up in Daggerford.
I'll look forward to it. See you there.
Yeah.
You're a good boy, Brufus. I want you to be safe, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to promise me you were gonna try and find those things for yourself. You're gonna take care of that heart that's in there.
Yeah.
Which gives you a big hug.
Yeah, big hug. Absolutely.
You walk and chat and catch up a little longer.
Yeah, take to that.
And then you make your way back to the inn.
Tim?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Tim, I sent you a text because I didn't want to interrupt all of this beautiful moment, but like, Singer definitely would have tried to listen in on this.
God damn it, I knew it.
Give me a stealth check, Singer.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not missing a pivotal character arc.
No, that's fair. As a bard, that only makes sense.
My would be
Did you just run out of the... Never mind.
10.
10?
Yeah. Just to like keep sort of far behind and like listening to see what snatches of conversation I can catch.
As that really serious part of the conversation is kind of coming to a close, Clara just goes, "Oh, excuse me one sec," bends down and just picks a rock up off of the ground and just overhands it at Singer. Oh, shit.
I run away.
I love
I run away. I run away.
Noise. I always have.
And
Singer's kidding.
No.
Should have been me.
I'm gonna say,
Does a 22
14 hit you, Singer?
Okay. It's that meets.
Yep, that hits you.
You get. Yeah, she just wings that like a hand-sized rock into the side of your dome.
Ow.
That's gonna be
Holy shit.
Head-sized? That's a concussion.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Wait, Clara, no, that's Singer from.
I know you introduced me to her.
She does
She
that.
was spying on us.
Oh, yeah.
You can come out, Singer.
Yeah, come on out. It's fine.
Sorry, I didn't really catch any of that. It's just, I'm sort of trying to keep track of all of our stories and what's
Singer,
going on with us. And
Singer,
it sounded like it was a really beautiful
Singer.
moment, and I just wanted to hear about it.
Singer, it's fine. It's fine. Just Clara and I are about to part ways, I think. Why don't you just head back to Black Antlers? And
Yeah, we're good here.
Yeah.
I'll wing you in the beam with a rock. We're even.
Okay, and then Rufus, maybe you can tell me some of what you talked about later. Anyway, and I'm run off.
By the way,
She runs back in.
Singer, why are you bleeding?
I fell.
Okay.
by the way, I know I have a type, and he points to his tattoo, but I'm not dating that one.
Oh, thank God.
It's
And then
alright.
Rufus wanders up.
You guys sort of pass a peaceful rest of the night. Some of the like Order of the Gauntlet people like come and have a little food and drink with you. Onthar straight up does actually challenge you guys to a drinking contest
yeah.
mid-evening.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I give him his mustache comb.
Well, thank you so much. This is really gonna help. And just sits there
I've
combing
never
his
been
mustache
part
for a moment.
Thank
It
goodness
turns
you
out
mess.
Onthar, he works hard and he plays hard.
Makes sense.
Respect.
Yeah.
I will watch them.
You guys get a long rest.
Yay.
And in the morning, you meet Onthar and Leosin at the docks, along with an Order of the Gauntlet guy who's like on a boat. Who's introduced to you as Frederick.
Frederick.
Uh-huh.
All right. I have the green cloak on instead of my normal fur cloak.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have my traveling clothes, and I think I put my hair up in a bun, and I have a hat.
Onthar just
What kind of hat?
gives you all a big handshake.
Yeah.
Goes,
I've got
Yeah,
those.
like straw hat. Kind
Yeah, something
Yeah.
nondescript.
I've got those space buns that I do with my hair too to cover my horns. Kind of like, yeah.
I want to wish you all a hearty good luck. I hope you I hope it all goes safely and smoothly. You'll keep in touch with Leosin during the process, yes?
Oh, yeah.
It might not always mean in touch with me, because we are probably going to part ways ourselves at some point. We got work to do in different places, but
Do you want us to check in even if we don't have information or just when we do?
Leosin will stop and goes, I leave it to you to use your best judgment. I mean, I wouldn't check in constantly, because every time you contact me is a potential to get seen contacting someone through a sending stone, which could be taken as suspicious.
Sure.
But I leave it to you to judge when it is necessary to get in touch and when it is not. But keep me posted on the important things, at the very least.
Yes.
Any large developments.
Where will you be? Here? Traveling?
Traveling. I have
Righto.
allies in other places to get in touch with, and other areas of investigation to work on. You'll forgive me, it is not generally my habit to discuss my movements and what I'm working on outside of the people who absolutely need to know it.
Say no more.
Compartmentalization.
What's
Kind
that?
of feels like you want to tell us now.
No, I genuinely don't.
Good, because we weren't going to ask.
Okay.
Other than me asking what you're going to be before. But now we're not going to ask.
And Anthar is okay with that lack of forthcoming.
Onthar goes, Leosin and I go back far enough that I know if there is anything that I absolutely need to know that could potentially affect the mission, I will know that.
That is fair.
But the Harpers work differently from the Order, and I understand how his organization works, and I respect that. There's a reason I'm not part of it, but I know enough to know He's not keeping anything from me that will jeopardize the mission.
Different specializations.
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
Thanks for the boat.
You are welcome.
And the memories.
You're welcome for that, too.
I've never been on a boat before.
Nah.
Do you tell us this, or is that just a
I think
internal monologue?
Is that too? Yeah.
I think it is very quietly just like, I think they do say it out loud in that exact tone. So very, like, not announcing it to anyone, just like saying it quietly under their breath to themselves.
So you
Whether or
guys,
not you hear it is fine.
you guys hop aboard the boat. You start making your way downstream. Unless people have like little scenes they want to do or role playing they want to do.
I mean, I'll probably just check in. Are you good?
This is new.
The boat?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh.
I have never been on a boat before.
are we excited or are we scared? I can't read what's happening
Yeah, how do
here.
we feel?
Yes.
Okay.
How does it feel, Jess, to be wearing different clothes from what you've ever worn? I'm trying to distract
Everything
Jess.
is
I'm like,
new. Oh no.
the clothes.
I think,
Do you like wearing something different?
I don't know. I kind of miss the furs. But it is okay.
how rough is this trip? Like,
The Chionthar is like a very wide, somewhat slow moving river.
yeah.
We're like wider portions of the Mississippi kind
Sure,
of
okay,
territory
cool.
here. So it's not like the roughest journey. That said, I would like a Constitution saving throw from just Razaxel.
that sounds correct. Oh no. Oh no.
8.
You puke a lot. Like a lot. Just every couple hours over the side of the boat.
Just,
Oh.
This is... Do you do this a lot?
Puke?
No. Travel on a boat.
Not like as a habit, no.
It is not. I don't know. It's pretty, but it is also very strange. The movement is not fun.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It takes some getting used to for sure.
Hopefully you get your sea legs soon.
Hopefully.
I'm still just like staring out at the river, just like, what? The whole time.
At some point, I would kind of like to rally the troops and maybe just have a discussion of like, we should probably all get a story straight here.
Oh yeah, good thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, Frederick.
Am I not part of this?
I sort of thought you just came with the boat.
I do, yeah. I'm gonna pilot it back to Elturel
boat
after I
things.
drop you all off.
So when we're done with the boat, you're kind of dead to me. Feels
Yeah, I'm fully... I will not be a part of your journey anymore after that. I'm sorry. We're on a boat together for a couple days. I wanted to feel included, but this isn't about me, and I'm gonna go back to the helm.
Feel free to holler if you have any input. I guess.
I will, yeah. Have fun.
But thank you. Excellent.
Frederick, he seems
Anyway.
nice.
The sort of beige scale is just a little bit green.
Unfortunately, I regret to inform you all, Frederick's my favorite person I've met thus far.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
politely excused
agreed.
himself from a conversation when you were like, could you back off?
Sure, sorry.
That tracks, honestly.
No.
What does Frederick look like, Tim?
What?
What does Frederick look like?
Don't do this, Jen.
Cute?
He,
Smash or pass.
even or
Wrong, next
odd,
question.
Amanda.
Odds.
Frederick is extremely plain looking.
Alright, you know, it's alright.
He's got like light brown hair of medium length. He's like 5'8", sort of average build.
Just the most average of averages.
Yeah, like dull blue eyes.
He's like nothing special to look at, but somehow like people just really dig his vibe, like a very Pete Davidson kind of guy.
Yeah.
Frederick's tattoos. What are we talking
He
about?
does have a bunch. He does have several tattoos.
Oh, that makes it cool.
Yeah, Salen.
I talk with Frederick about our tattoos later that day.
Uh-oh. I think Frederick might fall into not handsome but hot.
Yeah.
You show off your tattoos. Frederick's like, check this out. Rolls up to leave.
Not
That's a hat.
attractive, but sexy.
It's a
Yes,
hat?
it is.
It's a hat on his bicep.
That's a big miter you got there.
No, it's like a cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah. Now you pull it up.
He's got like a cowboy hat on his bicep.
That's
Why?
badass.
Used to have a hat like this.
Fuck you, cool. All right.
So the plan.
It got destroyed in a house fire.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a
Oh, whoa. Should we inquire further
Too
about
much
that?
backstory.
All right, I'm going back to the helm.
We need a little more distance. Just getting too involved with Frederick.
Getting a little too familiar, Frederick.
I'll keep respect my boundaries.
Anyway, getting
We
our
should
story
get our story straight.
Yeah.
So
Well, we want to travel in a group even when we intercept the cult, right? So,
Yeah.
and we are not. We need to find out which caravan they are on. They
Right.
don't need. We don't need to say. We are following them.
if
We
it's
can be hired.
caravans and merchants, at least one of us should pretend to be a merchant.
Here's my thought.
Makes sense.
Is there a way, because we don't know at what point they're going to be breaking off from the caravan, what's a backstory where we could change our plans to stay with them or stay vague about where we're going? So
Maybe we're part of a smaller group meeting a larger group that hasn't yet to arrive.
But we are not merchants. We don't have goods. Should we
my
pose as
concern is we
guards?
can't say, we're going to,
Waterdeep?
Baldur's Gate or going to
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep, thank you.
We could always
We can't say we're going to Waterdeep and then if they break off before Waterdeep, we go, oh, we
we-
happen to be going there
Would
instead.
it
It would
be-
look suspicious.
Would
that's
it
very
be
true.
possible to pose as we are looking for work as guards on their caravan?
That is in fact what Omar suggested.
Amanda remembers.
Yeah, and I was gonna say also,
but
I think our
we-
contact
but-
that they told us about is gonna help us.
Get work there, yes.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure we have our story straight
Sure.
before we charge in.
I agree.
I think I'm not so intimidating as a fighter, but I'm happy to just say that I'm a traveling bard that's joined up with you guys as a group, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Kind of weird for for security to be carrying around a violin,
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
All right. Tentatively, we'll start there.
Yeah.
We'll check in with this
And-
contact and see if they have other thoughts. Frederick, that sound good to you?
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Good man.
Fuck yeah.
The best kind of Uber driver.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Ooh! There's a secret message.
There's a secret message.
Oh my god.
Any other business while we are on the river?
Do I
to
get my
mention that
sea
he's
legs
the
under
best
me
kind
at
of-
some point?
No.
Damn.
What was that?
You
Jen?
puke for like 3 days.
For 3 days,
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
I was just
Wait,
saying
don't
Frederick
lie
is the
something.
best. Yeah, I was just saying Frederick is like the best kind of Uber driver. Talks if you want. If you
I'll
don't,
meet you
he
at your
doesn't.
level.
Yeah.
Every
Periodically, like so at some point during the journey, you like go to the helm where he's like steering the boat and just like chat with him for a minute. And he's like, "Oh hey, while you're here, you want some gum?" And just like opens a little.
Tim,
Little
if
compartment.
I cast Lesser Restoration on myself, can I stop puking?
Yes.
I do
You
that.
stop puking.
I feel like the second day, I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah,
this
it
is
cures your seasickness.
great.
You know, this gum is great, but like, we have this sending stone. It's out of charge. We were wondering if maybe you had something to charge it.
Oh yeah. he
We
pulls,
charge our sending stone.
yeah. He pulls out a little, like a
Arcane, like
a little tablet. Like I mean, like a little hunk of stone.
Yeah,
It says
yeah.
arcane charger. on it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh
Wireless,
my
all right.
god.
So you,
I'm writing a review when we get there.
5 stars.
I'm definitely.
crescent
I'm
moons.
playing river music for this trip.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah,
river
thank you.
music is,
all
I'm
right,
playing.
hold on,
river
everybody, shut the fuck up. Jen, please define river music.
That.
River music.
I will
The
accept
kind
that.
of
Thank you.
music.
No.
Thank you.
Not 5 stars. It's a 5 of the companion.
So 3 days pass by. The journey is like pleasant. The river's very pretty. There's no incident. Nothing attacks you.
I cast Lesser Restoration every morning.
Bandits or anything. You guys actually have a pleasant 3 days headed down river.
right.
And then after you've been on the river 3 days, it is like morning. You are coming around a bend in the river, and you see it ahead of you. An enormous city on a hillside stretching down before the river. It is like this big metropolis. There's like a sizable hill just before it, and you can see other buildings like wrapping around the other side of that hill and coming to about like what looks like maybe a mile or two before you get to the big city itself. There's like a big grand stone arch bridge spanning the river. And it's a wide river, so it's not like one arch. It's like, many supports. But like what look like small scale buildings and like shop stalls and stuff along the top of it. You can see like a lot of banners sticking up, waving in the breeze, like these bluish banners. And there looks to be, just past the bridge, like a small harbor in this outer section. Just like a small port to dock at before you get to the big city on the other side. And you are coming up on this big arch bridge. You can see like tons of people going back and forth across it. I mean, this is...
Ponte Vecchio vibes, or?
But bigger.
Okay.
Because this is... A, it's crossing like a very wide river.
Yeah.
And B, like, this is the coastway. This is a trade route, and there's just like stuff has been built up along this big bridge where it crosses the river before it gets to the walled section of the city. And as you are coming up on it, you just see like, gotta be like 50 to 60 feet up, like just a pleasant looking, like somewhat short and plump, like human peasant woman just like trotting along, comes up to the edge where just ahead of where you're gonna be. The edge of it, looks down, sees your boat, just goes, waves at you, just goes, and it goes, gives a little shrug, turns, leans down, picks up a big bucket, and just starts dumping literal shit into the river. and Frederick has to go like, oh shit! Like, Smurf.
Oh, icky.
You couldn't wait until we fully cleared you, lady?
Welcome to Baldur's Gate.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You guys dock at the little harbor. Frederick lets you off, and you start making your way into this little, it's like a little, sort of looks like a poorer neighborhood.
We assume that there's like a book where we can leave a review for him, and we do.
Yeah. You leave him a good review.
So I guess this is the end of our time with Frederick.
I'm afraid so. Hey, it's been great. Have good luck out there.
If you want to come with us, I know we said
Now I gotta get back.
We could totally use a boat guy. I feel like we need a boat.
Aren't you literally about to go on like a long cross-country road trip?
You never know.
Well, I should get going.
Okay.
Take care.
Goodbye.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Maybe we'll run into each other at some other time.
In this crazy world, who's to say?
Who can say?
Bye-bye.
All right, have a good one.
I'm definitely gonna
your way into the city, heading for like the central part. As you're walking along the road, you see more of these sort of bluish banners along the road. You up closer now, get a better look at them. They all have the same sigil at the top of them. That is an image of two crossed rapiers. And below them, in a florid, like heavy on the serifs, elaborate script, the words, Baldur's Gate Swordplay. And that is where we will pick up next week.
Yeah, baby! All right, we're gonna play with swords.
Holy shit, he did it.
He totally did it.
Crazy son of attaboy, Clarence.
Except, no, those always existed.
That's true. Yeah. His family's just putting
His
it up.
family's just doing it.
Yeah.
Aw,
But it's so cool because we're here now.
Yeah.
I'm not proficient in swords though, so.
amazing.
How are you in play?
Proficient.
Oh yeah, you only need one or the other.
All
I am
right.
proficient in swords, actually. Because I have proficiently well with all weapons.
Ooh, we gotta get you in these swordplay.
Oh god, no. I wouldn't be good. I still am not like strong, but I technically am proficient. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
But you big.
I am big. That is a thing.
Big.
Again, I think you're the best at swordplay here. Actually, no,
crap.
Daphne's go with a rapier.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and there are 2 crossed rapiers. They are specific swords.
Whoa.
Hey, everybody there. Thanks for watching. We stream every Twitch on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
He said we stream every Twitch on Tuesdays.
You sure
I
did.
love-
Hey, everybody. Let me take that back real quick.
We'll get a clean one.
Good.
Play for sound.
Hey, everybody.
Twitch every Tuesday we Twitch.
Stream we do. Tuesday, all of them.
Fool's Legacy of.
I gave
You're
you
doing
a
great. Go
script.
ahead.
Thank you for watching our stream that we stream on Twitch every Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
Fuck yeah!
It is a real pleasure having you here live. But if you're ever not here live, we do release the episodes the following Friday on YouTube. You can always follow us. You can always follow us on our social medias. We are on Instagram at Legacy of Fools, and you can actually get a link tree to all of our individual socials, so you can follow us all individually. You know, if you liked us, share us. If you hated us, share us. More the merrier. If you want to go further, if you're in a position to do so, you can actually support us financially, which goes right back into our stream with helping out with equipment and logistics and software and hardware. You can support us on Patreon at Legacy of Fools. We have a $5 a month tier. We also have a fan Discord, and we release bonus videos and art over there. This next part just says, let Tim know then that he's good for his part of the shows in the outro. So I think that's you now, Tim.
Hello. A few more thank yous before we
Twitch on Tuesdays.
a few more thank yous before wrap up. We do. Thank you to Dan Solovich, who makes our battle maps on Incarnate Pro. Thank you to Rob Carlos, who does all our official art, the character portraits, the logo, pictures of Agulus Fontanelle.
Stunning.
We did confirm that was Rob, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a Rob original. I just wanted to make sure.
Good call.
Where the fuck was I? Oh, and thanks to our forum moderator and production manager, Sarah Pohl. And thank you to all of you! The fact that you want to watch us have these wacky adventures fills our hearts with joy. And we hope you keep on tuning in. So, until next time, see you next Tuesday.
Befoulment.